Thanks for joining Jonathan Mishkin, a trusted expert in tax and tax controversy. I'm your host and Jonathan's paralegal, Adriana Pedraza. Today, Jonathan will talk about proposed changes to the Oregon tax rules. Hi, Jonathan. What do we need to know about these proposed changes?
Thanks, Adriana. Reporting out here from the high desert of Central Oregon, I am excited to announce that in December, I believe it was December 20th, Governor Brown signed a temporary order that has now enlarged the amount of penalties that are now available to request abatement or relief. What I wanted to let you all know is that the following penalties are going to be eligible for this waiver. The 5% penalty for failing to file a return, the 5% penalty for failing to pay, the 20% penalty for annual returns that are more than 3 months overdue, the 25% penalty following the department's notice of an overdue return. This next one I feel is the most important. If you do not file for 3 years or more in Oregon, when you file, there's normally a 100% penalty. That's right. The doubling of your amount. This actually, in my opinion, would make certain taxpayers not want to come forward and comply because they were afraid of the size of the balance. I think this is going to encourage more compliance. So I wanted to point out, if you're in a situation where you've gone more than 3 years without filing, there's now a mechanism in place where we can get hopefully around that 100% penalty. Couple of the other penalties now available for abatement. Normally there's a $100 penalty when you don't file your transit tax return. So if you live in the Eugene area or up in the Portland area, we have a transportation, public transportation tax. You can get a abatement on that. You can also get an abatement on the 5% penalty for being late on your quarterly estimateds, or for a non-qualified withdrawal from a first-time homebuyer savings account. So the real key takeaway is this is a temporary rule. The governor signed it because Governor Brown knew there was a lot of economic distress going on. What is going to happen next is on May 25th, there will be a public hearing to satisfy constitutional due process. We call it notice and comment. I'm going to presume that the general public is going to be happy about these abatements. So I'm hopeful that the governor will make this permanent come the summertime, but it is in effect right now. And I highly doubt that people are going to provide negative comments that would potentially change this. So in conclusion, I wanted everyone to be aware that your typical penalties for late filing, late payment, 3 years of unfiled, late estimated, they're all now in the category of abatable penalties if you have reasonable cause.
Sounds good. Thank you for the update, Jonathan. For those of you wishing to learn more, please visit our website at www.jmishkinlaw.com. Thanks.